Dun, 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 dun.
It's a save point.
It's a save point. Okay. Let's go down here. Dun, 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 dun. Who's she?
Is something the matter?
Nothing. It's all right. Everything is just fine the way it is.
Sorry?
I don't need friends.
Okay, yeah, that's the opposite of what people say when things are all right. You actually look kind of pale.
What is your problem?
Huh? Oh, I'm just...
Stay away from me, you disgusting foul brute. I don't recall ever giving you permission to speak to me. Do you? So you're going to remove yourself from my presence this instant. Getting within 1 meter of me is strictly forbidden.
1 meter's a lot of space, to be honest.
Silence! You still haven't earned the right to talk to me.
Let's try starting over. May I please talk to you? Would that be all right?
No!
Seriously?
I forbid you from even breathing within 5 meters of me. And from blinking, too. Furthermore, you're not allowed to reflect my image in those dirty eyes of yours. Do we understand each other? Look me in the eyes and swear it if you do.
But how can I? What? Ugh.
You are also forbidden from remembering that I exist. And don't you dare forget that.
That's a contradiction, damn it! Then eat shout to nobody? What was that all about, though? I didn't do anything wrong. Well, guess as long as she's okay, it's fine for her to be a little crazy. Oh, it's Mippity.
Hey, Asahi.
What's the sitch?
Well, Saki wants us all to regroup.
Huh? Isn't that a little premature?
We'll be waiting for you at the station plaza.
Wonder what happened.
Alright.
Trading cards can make you stronger, so let's stock up.
What do you mean trading cards can make me stronger? What? Nani?
Having a rough time.
Apparently trading cards make me stronger, and I did not know this. What is this? Oh my god. What are these, like, fucking Fiona fanboy lover things?
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not even watching, but I am insulted. Are you streaming your ass?
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck are
Я
you
че
doing?
вахор синк, там качаю на баню.
Okay, see, this is some bullshit you're calling me out. I don't tend to go for the pink hair motherfucker.
Well, that's only the first card.
Oh no.
Let's see here. That's what he does. He's a common card. Let's see what else we got. We got some mage girl,
Meh.
icy girl. Oh, it's the same freaking one. How's that new? Oh, we got him again. Oh, it's new, but it's nothing special. Okay, I'm gonna buy another one. We out here buying card packs. God damn it! Why is someone uncommon? It's a new girl. Another new girl. Bruh. Darrigan. This is kind of shit. Oh, rare. Wow. It's a little girl named Non. Oh, well, she's nameless, but There's that dragon again. That's the same dragon. Oh, there you go, Fiona.
Oh, no. Ah! Don't know how I feel about that.
His name is Will.
That's
There's that fucking guy again. I'm wasting all my money on this shit, by the way. I don't care. Oh, it's a bird. His name's Lulu. Oh, it's the same bird. I got that card before. Can I not get dupes? Give me something cool. Oh, an SR. Oh, shit. Got some fancy boy. His name is Shin.
hell yeah, shit.
Got that bird. And freaking girl again. I got a new girl. Wow. Well. Hey, last pack, full send or no send. Oh shit! That's a Fiona card.
Oh no, I'm scared to see it. He's alright.
His name is Yuan. He's the idol god. Alright. There's that guy again. That girl again. The same girl I just got. Oh, well. Good thing I did one more because I was going to stop there and now I got an idol god. Look at that.
Damn.
Trading cards. What do I even do? As 10% fire elemental. I mean, might as well, I guess. Boosts HP, attack, defense, power by 10%. I mean, I guess I'll do that one. But what does this even mean? Well, what does the unifier even mean? Conflagration King? I don't know. Well, I got cards on now. Where am I going? I have to go over here.
So what's up? Why are we regrouping?
Change of heart. I think we should all stick together for this search.
Huh? Hey, Yamato, are you down with this?
I can't figure it out.
You can't figure it out.
I thought I had it down.
Phew, that was quite the search. It sure was.
In what
I'm a
way?
little stumped.
Quit your whining. It was fine.
That was the opposite of fine. How come I had to foot the bill at all the maid cafes?
Well, you are the oldest. It only seemed fitting.
But what about at the arcade?
That would be this.
One of you has to have some change.
But think of all the cute stuffed animals we got.
And who was it who got so caught up that he made me buy a whole stack of lots raffle tickets?
Hey! With that many, it seemed like a sure bet we'd win something.
Well, I probably didn't need my living expenses for the month. And the worst part is, we didn't even find any new delusions.
Well, a day off every now and again is good for the soul, right?
I had a lot of fun at least.
Yeah, that wasn't half bad.
Well, at least you guys had fun. If you want me to feel better, then pay up.
Today was your treat. A special event, we'll call it. Now, where to next?
Hey, don't change the subject.
It's getting kind of late and most of the stores are already closed.
Fine, change the subject.
Aren't too many people milling around anymore either.
Yeah, Akiba nights begin pretty early. Pubs and taverns and the like should still be open, though.
Asahi, the legal drinking age in Japan is 20. The pubs and taverns will have to wait until you're older.
Even if I were old enough, you guys have already impoverished me.
Bro, Japan has a younger drinking age than America.
What are the bars like in Akihabara?
Yeah.
Given the other shops here,
How does that make you
I
feel?
imagine they'd be sort of
Bad.
unique.
Russia, you
Well, there have
can be
been more
12 and
run-of-the-mill
drink.
places opening recently. But yeah,
So?
there are a bunch of weird ones. Stuff
Do
like
it.
a bar, a ninja tavern, even a
Become
queen-
Russian.
A queen bar? Is that your thing, Tachibana?
No, not at all.
Oh, I'm 82%
Queen of
done with the
what?
game.
You've never heard that term before?
I didn't realize there was a point where you could, like, check
a
that.
queen is like, oh hey,
What is it?
Oh, so I'm farther than I
into
thought.
it after all.
I told you no. I just thought of some place we could check out.
My, your treat again, I assume?
Thank you so much.
It's not a queen bar, is it?
I don't think so. Probably not, at least.
Probably.
Well, we'll find out when we get there, won't we? I think she said it was on the side street somewhere.
The back alleys of Akihabara? Where are you taking us? If you're thinking of getting us drunk and taking advantage of us,
The puzzle.
Just pipe down and follow me. You'll see in a minute.
At least tell us the name, will you?
Violet Eden. Try to keep an eye out.
We're going to Violet Eden. Wherever the fuck that is. Side streets. Alright.
trading cards can make you stronger, so
Bye-bye.
let's stock up.
I already stocked up. I'm poor. Alright? Could have been buying upgrades, but I decided, you know what? Let's get some trading cards.
So let's stock up.
Let's fill my gambling addiction.
Do be certain to spend wisely.
I can't believe that worked. Wow, that's so stupid.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Where's
about
Violet Eden? Violet Eden, Violet Eden, Violet Eden, looking for it. Where is it? Said it was on the side streets, right? So what the fuck? Is that it? There it is.
Hello.
Well, now.
I'm over here actually thinking of the quadrants in a fucking circle for like a clock, trying to like go in the exact positionings and stuff for the things there.
Unless you brought your friends. That's most excellent.
And then what's it called?
Asahi, what's going on here?
Bullshit.
So, yeah, I basically ran into her on the street yesterday.
It's
and we got
not
to
that.
talking a little.
I just need to
By
turn it
Akiba
into
standards, it
fucking
looks like this queen has
right
ruled
down,
for
left,
many
up
long
again.
years.
in the sequence.
How
It's just,
rude.
opens.
Despite my external
I overcomplicated
appearance,
it
you
when
know that
they
I
just
am
expected
eternally
small brain people
14
to fucking
years
get it.
old.
Whoa,
I was
that's
being
right.
too retarded, so fucking gave me small brain.
What a cute and
Because I was thinking too hard on it.
young
Stop thinking too hard. That's what gives you headaches.
That was so dumb, dude. I'm so mad. I even like drew. I was like, "Isn't that? Am I wrong? Fucking, I drew a circle on my phone.
Sorry?
Fucking,
It's
and like
okay, you can
put
show
numbers 1 through
this. Your
24 and
reservation
all along the
covers all
circle,
of you.
How do you
just
know
to see
about
like the
me?
separate quadrants to have like a visual focus. Even though I
You
like
look even
figured
cuter
out
up
a pretty good
close.
concept
I just
already.
eat you up.
I'm really unhealthy.
You can see Peen-kun. How?
I'm so mad at that, dude.
Stop
That's
being
so
angry.
stupid.
I'll slap you.
That's retarded. That shouldn't fucking work. Like,
Whether to believe me or not is
Quit
entirely
beating
up to
yourself
you.
up.
Isn't that right, Asami?
No, I'm not. I want to beat the fucking game devs up. That was dumb.
How do you know it? Because you're just...
I'm not even that mad at myself.
I look forward to seeing what sort of man Yamato...
Like, I thought they made a fucking harder thing. Turns out it's
You
just,
don't
I
mind
was
to?
giving them too much
Perhaps
credit.
explain how you know so much about us?
Oh, Saki, you're always such a stick in the mud. Ryu, can't you get her to see reason?
I need more power cells? Are you fucked?
A lot of information tends
I'm not
to
done.
find its way into this bar. In fact, some might say I'm an information dealer.
An information dealer, huh?
But an
Okay, I can see why I need the other power cells.
Can you also see the delusions?
Before we get into that, please, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Akemi. Akemi Extasia.
Nastasia? Are you only half Japanese then?
More like only half woman.
For your sake, I'll pretend. Now, how about leaving all your hang-ups at the door? I'm in a considerable quandary.
Yeah, that's what he's killed her. You just called this woman out for being half woman.
Again and again.
Which means you
Half woman?
can see the delusions.
I've had to sell the same items
Trans.
every single day, and that's no way to run a business. Really
Half?
That's right. I've had my eye on you since the beginning. Once I saw those delusions dropping like...
It's not half.
Why?
That's a lie.
I'm an information dealer for wanting to keep tabs on the most curious individuals in town. I was tipped off by rumors circulating amongst my customers. Rumors of a cute young girl patrolling the streets.
Cute? Me? No, that's not...
Hey, don't interrupt. Cute is justice, as they say. But Saki, you're not just a pretty face. You seem particularly knowledgeable about the delusions. Why is that?
Huh? Well,
Saki is a chosen one, like a superhero.
A chosen one? Well, alright. This is
Like, this is what I drew on my phone, fucking, to try to, like, help me solve the puzzle, because I was like, might be something wrong with it.
If someone wanted to know where to find a rare figure, or which maids from which cafes have boyfriends, they'd come here. We've even been able to help people find bargains on PC.
What the f-
That's what I'm saying, dude. It was like, it was in, 2400 hour, like, type of, like, time measurement for, like, the clock.
you know about
And it was like, okay, we need 1200, 1500, 1800, 2100, and then 0. I was like, okay, then I'll put in, like, those quadrants, like, kind of like where it is with those numbers, and it fucking... Instead of that, the answers were fucking up, right, down, left, and then up again. Literally just going in a circle, fucking clockwise, 90 degrees each time. Instead of like me trying to overthink it to like where the fuck the numbers are actually in that circle.
Well, I did tell you my sources were questionable, didn't I?
Isn't it pretty likely canon doesn't really
Like for
exist
12, I
at all,
put it at the
then?
bottom.
I have my own suspicions about that.
Yeah, I put what's it called, for the 1500s, this is still around like the same quadrant I left in the bottom, like I moved it
And
around.
as the number of delusions encroaching upon
Turns
the
out,
town
yeah,
increases,
spin it
so
once.
too do the rumors of
Yeah.
So you also believe that the spread of delusions is directly tied to canon?
Assuming, of course, that it really does exist, yes.
Too tired for this
At any
shit.
rate, it's getting rather late. Things get a bit blue
Too
from
old.
here on out, so you children should run along to bed. Should you have any further questions, however, do feel free to stop by again. You'll always be welcome.
Cool. I appreciate it.
Now then, off with you. Or, wait! Oh, I haven't been paid yet.
Oh yeah, sorry. Asai's got us.
Yamato? Oh, I just. In lieu of payment, however, may I ask one simple question? Inkun, what are you?
Yeah?
Inkun is my dear friend, that's what.
And I'm also a familiar with a storied and honorable history.
Oh? Well, where did you two meet, I wonder?
first delusionscape I got lost in. That was about a year ago now, back in my hometown.
Interesting. Something wrong with Pinkun? No, idle curiosity, I assure you. Thank you for the upfront answer. Now then, what say we call it a night, Tomorrow is sure to be another busy day for you. I'll be cheering you on from back here. Should any further details come in about Canon, you'll be the first to know.
I don't know how I feel about this purple Eden place. Shit's creepy.
Ah, there he is.
Morning.
Looks like the gang's all here.
But I wonder why the need is always the last to arrive.
You'd never believe all the nothing I get up to. Besides which, I realized something kind of mind-blowingly massive last night.
Oh? Something about Canon?
Huger than that.
Huger than Canon?
That's what I said. Look, today, yesterday, the day after tomorrow, it's all Sunday, right? Which means as long as this loop keeps on looping, you're all neat too.
Excuse me?
Getting my hopes up was a mistake.
But if we're all neats now, then you can't use your neat status as an excuse for being late anymore.
Oh, crap.
Well, that backfired spectacularly.
That's enough discussion of neatness for one lifetime. How about we get to the main event?
Main event?
Didn't you see Akemi's email? We have to get to the Radiola Kaikon.
Yeah, let's walk a couple steps and go into another cutscene. Let's do this.
What the...
It's a new delusion, all right. It seems we haven't stopped the encroachment.
You think Canon did this?
I can't say for sure. But with this here, I know what we have to do.
Hey, look! There's another business card on the ground.
It definitely makes it hard to deny a connection.
No delusionscape entrance, though.
Not yet, it would seem. What do you suppose the theme of this delusion is, Asahi?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to pin down.
Looks a little gothic to me.
Sort of doll-like, maybe?
Radio's in the name, but Radiola Kaikon mostly sells cards and anime goods and such, right?
Yeah, it's actually kind of famous for the crazy amount of figure shops in there. Both new and used stuff.
So maybe it's a figurine delusion? But that still doesn't seem quite right somehow.
I'm sorry to bother you. May I have just a moment of your time?
Is something the matter?
I'm looking for someone. Do any of you recognize this woman by any chance? Her name is Kotomi Sanada. She's the sole daughter of the Sanada family. 17 years old and a high school senior.
Wow, she looks just like a doll.
Ah, a gothic Lolita.
And just what is your incessant grunting supposed to mean, Asahi?
I know her. I've met her.
Oh, are you an acquaintance of hers by chance?
Not quite. I just ran into her right around here yesterday.
What is your problem?
Huh? Oh, I'm just...
Stay away from me, you disgusting foul brute. I don't recall ever giving you permission to speak to me, do you? So you're going to remove yourself from my presence this instant. Getting within 1 meter of me is strictly forbidden.
And she chewed me up and spat me back out for even attempting to talk to her.
What in the world did you say to her?
Nothing. Nothing at all, I swear. Anyway, what did you say your name was?
Oh, my apologies for the rudeness. I should have introduced myself before asking you so many questions. My name is Yoshino Sayonji. I'm a maid in service to the Sanada family.
Whoa, so you're like a real maid then? Like the real deal?
That's correct. I've been employed as such for over 10 years now.
Wow. Didn't realize there were any maids around
Fucking
here
maid's
that were
adorable.
actually maids.
Back on topic, Yoshino. May I ask how long Kotomi's been missing?
When I woke up this morning, she was no longer anywhere in the manor. And upon her desk, I found this.
Is that one of Canon's business cards?
Sure looks that way. Yoshino, would you mind sharing a few more details with us? Like the kinds of things Kotomi was into? Her favorite foods, the places she liked to go to, and so forth?
The answer to all of those questions stands before you.
What, here?
Yes, Radiola Kaikon is home to the mistress's favorite doll shop.
Oh yeah, I know the place you're talking about. It's on one of the higher floors, right?
Don't tell me.
Yoshino, would it be alright if we borrowed that photo of Kotomi for a little while? We'd like to help in your search.
Really? But...
Please, allow us to do this for you. We genuinely want to.
No, it's not that. I just can't give you that photo, I'm afraid. It's a matter of privacy for my mistress. And there's also the matter of my collection.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. In lieu of the photo, would this suffice?
A what? A portrait? And a really good one, too.
Incredible.
This will do just fine, thank you. We promise you that we'll do everything in our power to find her for you.
Are you certain you're willing to drop everything in order to help a stranger like this?
Absolutely. You can count on us.
Thank you so very much. I'll continue my search independently. Should anything come up, please do not hesitate to seek me out. I won't be far. If you'll excuse me then.
Sounds like our plan of attack for the day has been all laid out for us.
Not only did she have one of Cannon's cards, but she's also really into dolls.
Which means this delusion...
It's not the most elegant of names, but I think it's safe to call this the doll delusion.
Given that it's taken over Radio Lakaikon, that would make sense too.
Kotomi met Cannon, and then the doll delusion was brought into existence. If we play our cards right, we might still be able to catch up with him.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that maybe this is one tree we shouldn't bark up.
What's the matter? Scared?
Not at all. It's just...
Huh? How can such a pretty girl scare you so much?
No, I mean...
You better get over it fast, because we're going. Now.
Okay.
Oh, I believe we may be about to trigger an event.
This is bull crap. I'm just doing me, man. So you better get used to it.
Hey, get back here, kid.
Something wrong?
Ugh, yeah. I got a real problem on my hands here.
What kind of problem?
I'm the card czar of this here trading card emporium, dig? This player's been coming in with a wicked bad attitude. The guy that just bolted out of here, that was him. He's been causing the other customers a whole lot of grief.
Then why don't you just ban him from your shop?
I'd like to, but he can't exactly blow all his money on my cards if I kick him out now, can he?
The man has a point.
Look, I don't care about all this kiddie card game stuff, but it's way uncool to be a jerk to people you're playing with.
You don't care about this kiddie card game stuff? Please, I've seen you hoarding cards.
You must be thinking of someone else.
Uh-huh.
Expansive and impressive card collection or no, I can't just let this punk slide.
Wait, why are you so riled up about this?
No reason in particular. It's just this guy's like the terror of card shops AKIBA-wide, right? And it'd be a real pain in the ass if he somehow spawned another delusion we needed to take care of.
How selfless of you.
Hey, you!
Me?
I'm gonna go tell this guy what's what.
Oh, dude, really? You're a lifesaver, bud. Thanks, buckets.
You bet. Now let's move, Tachibana.
Move to where?
If I had to guess, I'd say he's probably hanging around Card and Collection on Main Street.
You're remarkably well informed for someone who doesn't care about card games, aren't you?
No.
No.
It's a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here. It's a collectible.
What a pain.
You another of that guy's victims?
Guy?
You know, the guy. Probably just stopped in here. Terrible sense of sportsmanship, that guy.
Oh, that guy. Yes, you're exactly right. It was just a short while ago. He was playing a game with some elementary schoolers and being very immature. He even made them cry. It ended up creating a huge hullabaloo.
Guys making poor little innocent grade schoolers cry too? Guess some punks really are beyond redemption.
Getting a little heated there, Yamato?
Just trying to keep the streets safe from delusion, that's all.
Anyway, what do you suppose his next stop was?
Card Temple, side streets.
Man, is there a card shop you aren't intimately familiar with?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trading cards can make you stronger, so let's stock up. If you're going to buy items, do research to spend wisely.
Got my nose.
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully. Into the delusionscape then, please.
I'm smashing you losers like ants! You idiots think you can call yourselves real card gamers? Don't make me laugh.
Yamato, it's him. It's the guy. Yamato? What are you...
What? Do you not have any rare cards? The commons in your deck are all super lame too. You really suck at this.
Hey, jerk-ass.
The hell do you want, brat?
I'm no brat.
You're still in middle school. Ipso facto, you're a brat.
Well, I got news for you, dipwad. I'm a high schooler.
Huh? Seriously? Aw, I'm sorry. I thought you just worked like a little middle schooler. I'm so sorry. So yeah, what's a middle schooler like you want with me?
I'm a high schooler, damn it!
Ease down, Yamato. You do look like a middle schooler.
You wanna go too, Tachibana?
No, sorry. What I meant to say was that he looks like a middle schooler. Makes sense he'd be trolling around these card shops.
Man, all I want to do is enjoy some real card battles, you know? Not all this kid stuff.
That's not how it works. Card games aren't one-sided. You might as well go kick over someone's sandcastle. Without an opponent, you can't even play. That's why you gotta make sure both players are having fun. Got it? Even if your opponent is just a little grade schooler.
You serious? You gonna try this touchy-feely, everyone's a winner crap on me? None of those weaklings could even come close to being my opponent. They're all garbage. Every last one of them. Which is
Bro, what kind of toxic smite player am I talking to here?
There it is.
Ha! You've got to be joking. A baby-faced middle schooler like you is gonna come after me?
You gonna stand around talking, or are you gonna get ready to play?
Oh, you bet your ass I'll play you, Tiny. This is gonna be good. Come at me.
Prepare yourself. Battle mode. Engaged and on standby. Ready? Fight!
I'll go first. I summon Dante and end my turn with an assault shift.
That's all? I've already got the 4 cards I need to counter that lined up in my hand.
The hell are you talking about?
You'll see. Let's hurry this up. I'll end my turn by having my machine arm use a defense shift.
What kind of crappy card is that? I sacrifice my Dante to summon Monarch of the Unfathomable. You might not know the Monarch. It's a rare one thanks to a first-run printing error. Goes for over 100,000 yen.
And your point is?
My point is, I'm using the Monarch of the Unfathomable's ignition skill. Dropping you to 30 life points, loser.
30's more than enough.
Yeah, keep up the tough guy act while you can. With that, I end my turn. Hurry up and draw.
Didn't I tell you? I've already got what I need. This match is in the bag.
Yeah, for me. No matter what you drew, there's absolutely no way you can turn things around now.
I summon this card!
No freaking way. That's...
the right hand of the Eastern Lich King.
You've gotta be kidding!
And I'm using its ignition skill. Which means I get to summon again. I summon the right hand of the Western Lich King. And I immediately use its ignition skill to summon the right leg of the Southern Lich King. Whereupon I use its ignition
Bro, what kind of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh?
How? How were those the 4 cards in your hand?
Summoning the left leg of the Northern Lich King. And to top it all off, I summon this. That's right. The Heart of the Lich King!
You don't mean...
With these 5 cards assembled in my field, I've secured all I need to take my victory. I execute a link combo skill, which summons Kurodia, the Forbidden One!
Oh, fuck off.
I can't believe this. You know what comes next, don't you? Corrodia the Forbidden One's ignition skill.
Yeah, I know. Damn it, just hurry up and finish it already.
We'll be done when I say we're done. Corrodia! Obliterate! Go! Perfect daybreak! Grant me my perfect victory! No!
That was the cringiest thing yet.
Impossible! How could I lose?
What's that you said earlier? About how your opponents were all garbage?
No!
Victory is mine.
And you've never played this game before, right?
I've only played it like twice. Honest.
Whatever you say, Mr. Beginner's Luck. Let's just head back to Card Queendom.
It's a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here.
Oh god, I can't go that way. Shit.
If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely. It's a collectible shop. Perhaps we can buy some trading cards here. It's a collectible shop.
Hey, it's you guys! Just in time.
In time? In time for what?
Check this. The guy from before with the bad attitude, he came back just a bit ago and was all apologies, dude.
He apologized?
For all of it, kid. He was talking about how he was gonna win next time for sure, and how he wanted a training partner.
No kidding. Well, how about that?
You friggin' bet, dude. I don't know what changed him, but it's like a Christmas miracle without the Christmas.
Yeah, about that.
Well, sounds like things are just about settled here. Come on, Tachibana, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Seriously, Yamato? You don't want to talk about that guy's defeat at the hands of Corrodia?
I have no idea what you're talking about. The guy just acknowledged the error of his ways and apologized. End of story.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Perhaps we can buy some trading cards
here. Exodia, obliterate! Stuck on these damn poles.
Excuse me, have you seen this girl?
Oh, you know, I think I have.
What? Really?
Might have spoke before I thought there. I feel like I have, but I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe. Can't really place when or where. Sorry.
I see. Thank you for your time.
Actually, hold on. Do you know anything about the Delusion Contractor Cannon by any chance?
Cannon? Delusion Contractor? The heck is that?
He's a man in a pink cape. Have you seen anyone who matches that description?
A pink cape? Man, if I had, you can bet I wouldn't forget it.
They say if you meet him, he'll take you to a wonderful world where all your fantasies come true. Sounded all familiar?
Whoa, seriously? You're telling me that if I meet this pink-caped dude, he can take me into the 2D world?
Huh? No, it's not real.
Man, I'd love to live in a world of 2D. Can you think of anything better? Average dudes like me are always becoming heroes and getting harems of beautiful heroines in anime, so...
And we've lost him. Come on, let's find someone else to ask.
Ding, ding, ding,
It's always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
Sorry to bother you, but you wouldn't happen to have seen this girl around anywhere, would you?
Oh my, what a cute little lady. But no, I'm afraid I haven't seen her. I'm so very sorry.
There's nothing to apologize for. If I may also ask, have you ever heard of a delusion contractor Cannon? He's known for wearing a pink cape.
I can't say I've ever heard of a delusion contractor before, and I'm not exactly hip to the fashion of today's youth, but I can hardly believe someone would wear a pink cape.
You're not the only one.
But did you say his name was Cannon? Isn't he that nice man who they say makes people's dreams come true?
I guess you could say that, but it's more like he finds out what you want and builds a fake dream out of that.
Aren't all dreams fake? Besides, any man who works that hard could only exist in a dream.
It's not really as glamorous as you might think. These aren't even dreams. They're just delusions.
Is that so? Well, delusions certainly aren't anything nice kids like you should be getting caught up in. At any rate, you've given me some fun gossip to share with my husband tonight. So thank you very much.
Alright. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
It's a save point. Perhaps we should make use of it.
I did the wrong way.
My heart is beating out of my chest.
Oh, there's another side quest there. I might as well do it. This is number 2. Oh, this is number 3. Jesus. Scandal!
Who the? Caught ya red-handed. You walking with some guy. How positively debauched.
The hell was that all about? Is he some kind of magazine reporter or something?
But why?
Mippity?
What? Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? You're the one who got your photo snapped, I think. Are you cool with that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if he wants to take photos of me, it's actually kind of an honor. Maybe.
An honor? How?
Well, if you're an idol, you're always going to be a target for magazine reporters looking for a scoop. So this just means I really am an idol.
I don't know how you do it, Mippity. How you always see the bright side of things like that.
Oh, no, I don't really. I just don't want any of this to be a bother for you guys. I'd feel terrible if I caused you trouble.
I mean, I certainly don't mind.
Though I'm not really a real idol yet, am I? So why then?
Mippity?
Asahi, let's go find that reporter. I've got some questions for him. If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely.
Where'd he go? Oh, he ran. He booked it.
Shall we stock up on items? Be certain you purchase enough. A delusionscape. Shall we enter? Tag, gotcha!
Tag nothing. Putting on that cute act and all. Heck's your deal, kid.
Damn, he's getting away.
We have to go after him, Asahi. It's a save point. Oh, some people are the worst! Did something happen? Yeah! This random dude took a photo of me without any makeup on. Totally must have been with a tabloid or something.
You think it was him?
I'm sorry, miss, but could you tell me which way he went?
That way! Seemed like he was headed toward the side streets.
Great, thank you. Let's go, Asahi.
Shall we stock up on items? Be certain you purchase enough.
God, this guy is straight booking it, man.
our PPs. It may help us in battle. A clothes shop. Shall we take a look before moving on?
Looks like I lost him.
There he is.
He hasn't noticed us yet.
I'm gonna go tell him off.
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
If you just run up to him like before, you'll have a repeat of last time. Let's try to catch him in a pincer attack.
Oh, I gotcha.
You stay here for a second. I'll go around the other way and approach him from behind.
Looks like they gave up. Guess I win.
Who's that, you say? We gave up, did we?
Can't get out this way.
Damn.
What? He ran farther in?
Don't worry, that way's a dead end. Hold it right there, punk.
Oh, hell.
You've got your corner now.
Well, what do you even want from me? You gonna make me delete my photos or something?
Nope, that's not it.
It's not? Then what are we...
So what is it then? Spit it out, kid.
I just want to know why. Why'd you take that photo of me?
Why?
Exactly. Why? That's all. I just want an explanation. Why me?
It's just what I do. I sell photos to people who are interested in that sort of thing.
Oh, brother. Dare I ask what sort of thing you're talking about?
You know, that sort of thing. Lots of gents around here are into it. People who get off on catching ladies cavorting with men or stealing glimpses of them without their makeup.
So then, not a reporter, are you?
Huh? A reporter? Not even DMZ, babe. Who the hell are you, anyway, that a reporter'd want a photo of you?
I'm...
Okay, I think it's time to cut the crap, you perv.
Asahi.
Back off, pal.
Give me that camera.
Whoa, the hell you doing?
There we go. All data deleted.
Damn it all, you little punk. Mark my words, you're gonna regret this.
I think he's the one who's going to regret this.
Huh?
He just made an enemy of a future chart topper. That can't be good for his career.
What? Asahi, wow! Thank you so much for the vote of confidence.
Of course. And don't worry too much about that guy. People like him make me sick. Anyway, we should get going.
I will become a top idol someday, but I still have a long way to go.
Goddamn perverted ass fricks. Is that even better than what I had? It is. Damn.
This guy. Hey, Giggles, you got a sec?
Huh? Did you need something from me?
We're looking for someone. Any chance you've seen this girl?
Who is she? She doesn't seem like she'd be my type. I only have eyes from away.
I don't care if she's your type. I'm asking if you've seen her.
No, I haven't. I don't remember seeing any girls other than my Moe.
Cool beans. Sorry
I
to take up
returned,
your time.
and yes, yours is asleep.
Oh, but before I
Yep.
go, thanks, Nick.
Who would have guessed?
For what?
He used up all his energy thinking of that puzzle, even though he wasn't thinking too hard.
I know.
That's right.
It's a real shame.
He was one of the witnesses who saw Cannon.
Cannon?
Forget about it. Seems like you have once before anyway.
Imagine the kind of power
Take
he'd
care,
have
man.
if he didn't overthink puzzles.
Just turn off your brain for a sec.
Exactly.
Dun, 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 dun.
But do you know this girl?
Her name's Katomi Sanada, and she's got a super cute ponytail.
I'm afraid I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Then can you tell me if you know anything about Delusion Contractor Cannon?
Delusion Contractor Cannon? Yeah, I mean, I think I've heard of him.
He's famous for wearing a pink cape. Does that ring any bells?
Oh yeah, the pink cape guy. Okay, I've definitely heard of him. Lots of chatter about him around recently.
Great. What kind of chatter?
Well, a friend from my dance circle was just talking about it. Said he saw a weird man with a pink cape holding a cane.
A cane? Was he an older man then?
Who knows? Honestly, I still don't think he's anything more than a figment of someone's overactive imagination.
That's what we're trying to determine. I appreciate your time.
Oh god, I have so many places to go. Fuck.
If you're going to buy items, do be certain to spend wisely.
Ding, 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 ding.
God, he's really out, isn't he?
Yeah, this is usually what happens.
Excuse me. Have you seen this girl?
My, what a lovely goth loli.
Does that mean you've seen her?
Oh no, sorry. I was just talking about her style. She totally nailed the gothic Lolita look. But I don't recognize her.
Well, thank you anyway.
Any chance you've heard of a man named Cannon?
Cannon? As in, the Cannon?
You know him?
Well, in the same way a lot of people know him. He's supposed to be, what was it again? Dream contractor?
Delusion. And yeah, that's the guy. Do you have any choice morsels of information about him, though?
Nothing more than the name. Are you trying to find him for some reason?
Well, we think he might be with the girl we showed you, so we're keeping an eye out for either of them. He shouldn't exactly blend into the crowd with that pink cape of his.
Wait, do you know him?
No, not personally. That's why we're trying to find someone who does.
Pink capes, dream building. He really is kind of a legend around here, isn't he? I hope I can meet him someday.
Alright, well, I went to Junk Street. I want to go to Akihabara one day, but I'm not going to understand shit.
I love how I'll watch you like run somewhere for like a minute and then it cuts and then like a loading screen and then you run for a minute and then a loading screen. And then you just watch story for like 5 minutes.
I know, it's great, isn't it? Here we are again.
And then you know what? There's a loading screen.
I'm wondering if there's any chance you've seen her around.
Sure, I've seen tons of girls like her. They congregate at the Mart.
The Mart?
Mart. A lot of the otaku girls who hang out there are goth lolis.
It's great that you know where they congregate, but have you seen this girl specifically?
Nope, don't think so. But it's not like I've been looking. Only person I want to see right now is Cannon.
You know Cannon?
Well, duh. How could I not? Between the pink cape and the white silk hat, it's like he's straight out of 2D. And he gets major points for hiding his face. If you don't think that's hot, I don't even want to know you. And
This girl, dude.
reality. That's about as dreamy as weird guys get, literally. If only I could meet Cannon face to face just once. That's all I need. I wonder how old he is. Is he a little boy? An old man? I'm getting delusions about him, I'll tell you that. What could his true form be? Could he really have leapt into our world from the land of 2D?
Yo, I got a feeling that she's gonna go on like this for a while.
Still, this is the first we've heard of him wearing a white silk hat, so that's new information. I hate to intrude into your reverie, but may I ask where you learned all of this?
Oh, from the class rep of the class next to mine. He's seen everything there is to see in Akiba, and I mean everything. Think he said he saw him along the side streets, though I don't remember for sure. What a waste of an opportunity! If I'd seen Cannon, I would have snapped his many photos as humanly possible. So you guys are interested in the great and mighty cannon too, huh? Well, that's too bad. He's mine! All mine!
Which means that's the last peep we're gonna get out of her. Thank God.
Yeah. But thank you for telling us all of that. Sorry to bother you.
God. Where do I walk to now? Over here. Let's go, Fiona.
Let's go.
Yeah. Onward to the next cutscene. It's over here, right? Yeah.
Always good to save regularly, but mindfully.
A girl? Yeah, with a black ponytail. She was last seen wearing a frilly purple dress.
Akiba's full of girls like that, so it's hard to say.
How about the man in the pink cape? He may have been with her.
Oh, now that guy I've heard of. The infamous pink-caped mystery man running around Akiba.
So you've heard of Cannon?
Right, that's his name. Yeah, my little brother told me all about him.
If you could tell me anything about his appearance or where he tends to show up, that would be super helpful.
Well, now, how did he describe him again? He said the guy was a delusion something or other.
Delusion contractor?
Yeah, that's it. He makes your delusions come to life.
Please tell me your brother told you more than that.
Not really. Honestly, whole thing sounds like some kind of "Are you afraid of the twilight from the crypt" nonsense to me.
Bro, what are these references?
Well, thank you for your time anyway.
Not a single clue pointing us toward Katomi's location, huh?
A whole lot of people pass through Akiba every day. It isn't easy to pull one person out of the mess of faces.
So, what's our next step? Do we look for more shady figures to ask, or wander the streets and search clues?
You look like you're having a lot of fun with this whole situation, Yamato. That's a real change of pace.
Guess detective work really plays well into those dark, stylized, chuny fantasies, huh?
Hell no! What are you even talking about?
Our next step, for those asking, is to head back to Radio Lakaikon. The door might have opened while we were searching.
More walking. That's all this game is. It's walking.
So let's stock up.
No. Sometimes there's a loading screen. Sometimes.
Oh, there's a loading screen right there. Oh,
Yeah, sometimes you just sit and talk to people too.
Are you ready? Oh, we're back here again. Guess what? Fucking nothing.
No doors here that I can see.
I wonder where it'll be.
You don't think
I'm
Cannon
sensing
kidnapped
some
Katomi
animosity
the way
on
he
your side.
kidnapped Momo, do you?
If he had, I think we would have heard at least
I'm
one
sensing some
eyewitness account by
dissatisfied
now.
feelings. Jake,
Well,
would you like to
if
elaborate?
nothing else, at least we did
I've literally just been on my phone this whole time. Every time there's a cutscene.
Last time I asked people about him, someone mentioned that he was really short.
But in our questioning, he said that he was
Shit.
And when you meet him, he'll guide you to a world of delusions sweeter than your wildest dreams. Or something like that.
But none of us have even seen him yet.
Despite reports of him wearing the outfit equivalent of a signal flare.
Which can only mean he must have made his way into a delusionscape somewhere.
So we should leave the hunting to old boss and his compatriots. See, I can finish y'all's thoughts too.
You.
Yeah, me. You kids just don't know when to say when, do ya? I told y'all before to stay out of our way.
But I don't think we ever agreed. Thanks for the advice, though.
It ain't advice. It's a warning. Now listen and listen well. Smashing the delusions in Akiba and capturing Pinky both fall under our purview.
You say our, but by the looks of it, you're all alone today.
Unlike you, we ain't got the luxury of time. We've been splitting up to cover more ground to find us the deluser.
So you're looking for Katomi too, then?
Oh ho! Didn't realize you'd already pinpointed her. Credit where credit's due, that's pretty impressive.
You'll be even more impressed when we find her first. I promise you that.
Big talk for a little girl. But you ain't gonna get a leg up on us freedom fighters, no matter how you try.
Hey, where the hell's Mizuki?
Asahi?
Hey, that's right. You do know my second in command, don't you?
Just tell me, where is Mizuki right now?
I guess there's no hurt in telling you, but you gotta tell me something first. If you meet up with Mizuki, what are you two gonna talk about?
Well,
Stupid question, I guess. Should've known. Well, so be it. If you want to talk to Mizuki, you'll find him on Junk Street.
Got it.
Hey, Tachibana. You good?
Sorry, guys, but I have to go.
Hey, wait!
Guess I'll be hitting the trail myself. Got more ground to cover after all.
Just a moment, please.
What's up? You looking to throw in the towel?
Why did you tell Asahi where he could find Mizuki?
There's some kind of misunderstanding between them. And let's just say it wasn't for Asahi's sake that I told him.
Guess where we're going, Fiona? Back to Junk Street where we just were. Yeah.
Fetch quest.
Oh, this is a side street. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. I hate this place. Where is he? Where the fuck is he? He's over here. Mizuki, bitch.
Mizuki. Asahi? What do you want? You need me for something?
No, I don't need you for something. I want to know why you joined up with a shady group like the Freedom Fighters.
Shady, huh? I don't think it's any of your business whom I spend my time with. Or would you rather have me tell you every private detail of my life before I do anything?
No, that's not it at all.
Is that all then? Are we done here? Certainly didn't take you long to make new friends. Sounds like they're waiting on you. Big surprise.
I don't care if they're waiting. I'm talking to you right now.
I have nothing to talk about.
Well, I do. Lots.
And I have nothing to say. Got it?
Come on, Mizuki.
We were never going to be able to keep up with each other the way we were, and you know it. So consider this my goodbye, and good luck.
Come on.
What a penis.
We don't get to talk about anything. Why? New friends, huh? Yeah? Hello?
Hey, Asahi. Sorry. I know you're busy.
Not anymore. What do you need?
Well, we just figured out where to find Cannon.
You mean it?
We found a witness at AKIBA'S station. And like last time, they said he disappeared into thin air.
So in other words...
Yeah, he's got to be hiding out inside the audio delusion. Saki and Yamato have already gone in to investigate. Just thought I'd let you know.
Wow. Okay. Sorry about all this. I'm heading...
It's gonna make me go to the fucking audio delusion skit. It's on the other side of the fucking goddamn town!
I get there.
Aren't you glad that we all rolled this game?
Fighters. I can't go.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Oh, teleport! I don't care. Jump! Yes. There. Fuck. There. You. Cutscene. Fuck.
Asahi, you made it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You said Saki and Yamato were...
Yep, they're already inside.
Gotcha. Come on, we better head in and lend them a hand.
But are you okay to fight? I mean, what about your friend?
It's fine. I'm fine. Right now, we just need to focus on catching up with Saki and Yamato.
Okay.
Save point. Shall we take a break?
Oh my god. Am I gonna have content? Am I gonna have gameplay?
Oh my god, there's gameplay in this?
How wild, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna save my game first. We'll have
you
to
don't
do
want
that.
to accidentally have to do all that running around again. That would
Yes.
really bring you.
I would cry.
Well, Jake, while you're stuck here, I'm gonna interest you with maybe some fun facts, some fun stories, some Broadway history. If you would enjoy that, I can tell you a little story.
Sure. Oh.
How familiar are you with Doctor Who?
Not very. All I know is that there's multiple doctors because Devin talked about it.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic. How familiar are you with the actor Matt Smith?
Not very. Well,
Fantastic.
I'm good with faces. I'm not good with names.
Okay. Well, he was the 11th Doctor and the villain in Morbius.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hope that clears things up.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, he was the second most popular Doctor on Doctor Who, the first being Tennant, which was 10. So he was 11, Tennant was 10. And you refer to the Doctors by their numbers because there are so many of them. It's like, it's the Doctor, but, 10 was great, 11 was really good. Eccleston, 9. He was a dick, and he's been an asshole to the fandom, and has, said some very rude things about the fans and the show itself. And then, he's finally come around because I think he realized he's not getting paid for shit because he's kind of not the best at everything else he's doing. Really rough, I know. So, yeah, he was actually at Dragon Con this year. It's the first time he has interacted with the fans in 10 years. It was wild. This is after he insulted them openly and talked about how stupid they were.
What the fuck?
And they had the anniversary for Doctor Who. They had an anniversary movie, and he said he would only come back if one of the dead writers came back to life to write it.
It's a door. Shall we enter it?
Eccleston is an asshole. We don't really talk about him that much. Yeah, no, everyone was like, well, fuck you, buddy, and just kind of left him alone. We're like, there's 9. He was a very entertaining Doctor, but you don't watch him out of spite. We just kind of ignore him out of spite. We can enjoy the episodes and people will talk about the episodes, but we just pretend he wasn't there almost. You just don't really reference him. It's he's this dead space whenever you talk about it. It's very interesting. So anyways, that's not the point of this. So, Jake, have you ever heard of the movie or the book, American Psycho?
Yeah.
Oh.
How familiar are you with American Psycho?
Not very.
Okay, good. You don't have to be super familiar. I was not massively familiar, and this is still entertaining to me.
I'm fine.
Alright.
Wasn't able to find him.
It's going to be a confluence of things. A lot of things are going to come together to make something that did not do super great on Broadway. Actually, it never made it to Broadway. It was off Broadway. So they decided to make American Psycho. Night.
Fiona says good night.
Good night, Fiona.
Hell yeah.
I love you.
Between my eye.
There are 3 customers. We got the drop on them, but do be careful. We're very strong, Sahi.
You're good with your American Psycho thing, yeah.
Cool. So they decided to turn American Psycho into a musical.
So let's say hi.
I'm gonna give you half a second to think about why that might not have been the best move in the first place.
Well, why?
2 customers.
Because they can.
But
they didn't really need much else than that, Jake. That was about it. So they decided to make it a musical. And the plot of American Psycho is there's Patrick Bateman, he's the main character, and he is one of those big Wall Street traders, but he's also a psychopath serial killer. The team they got one of this really good composer to do all the music, okay? So he's doing all the music, and he decides, I want to do... music is very important in American Psycho, by the way. It's really important. You have a lot of sounds playing. A lot of the book is spent describing the music. A lot of the music is very important through the movie, the songs he's listening to, because you tend to get, scenes where he's murdering someone while he's listening to something on his Walkman, and it's some 80s pop hit. It's very funny. It's kind of, bizarre, some poppy, bright thing, while he's murdering someone. So, the original idea was we'll make it a jukebox musical, which is when you take songs that already exist and you just stick them in a musical. You don't have to compose shit. It's already done for you, and you just get the rights to those songs, and then you have everyone do covers of those songs, right? But the composer for it went, no. And he said, I don't want to do that. I want to be original. I instead want to capture the feel of what clubs were like in the 80s, like this club music. So the entire soundtrack was electric. It was EDM. The entire soundtrack was EDM.
What?
Hmm?
Okay.
Now, his goal was that he didn't like... The composer actually hates traditional musicals for this reason. When you hear a song from a musical, it is very obvious this is from a musical. Like, there's just a certain quality to it and kind of shallowness, almost, to this is a song from a musical. It is very clear this is not meant to be listened to outside of the context of the musical. So he aimed to create songs that were good if you just shuffled them on a playlist. They'd sound like they were just supposed to be there like any other song. Which he did. The music is actually pretty good. But then they got a writer on there, alright? And this writer was none other than Roberto Aguirre Sacasa.
There's nowhere left to run, so don't even try.
This is the guy who created Riverdale.
I don't think that's canon.
Is that?
Or went on to create Riverdale. So you have EDM music and Riverdale guy writing it.
Huh? Akari?
You can see where the cracks are starting to show just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay?
There are choices to make, and those weren't the right ones, obviously.
No, absolutely not. Some poor decision making happened. So anyways, this is not the number one issue. So during this time, there was actually a different play on Broadway that was causing issues. Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark, which I have ranted about a few times because it's damn funny. That musical is the gift that keeps on giving. Every day I find new information about it, and it's terrible. That is like the greatest train wreck. It's also the most expensive musical in Broadway history, and it made no money.
You are canon.
Pansy
I've been canon this
Oh,
What the
good
fuck?
morning.
Get out of my house.
This is a real shocker. Still, what a great day this is for Super Freedom Fighter.
He's still in
Yeah.
my house.
Think we should jump in here.
So,
Sometimes it's best not to
with
say
this
anything.
dynamic duo, they started talking to the lead actor for Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark because that was a doomed project, ready to die. At any point, that was being produced, but like the cracks were beginning to show. And they talked with him about American Psycho, and he got really excited about it. Like, oh, that sounds really cool. So they built the character of Patrick Bateman for the musical around him. So they made the role for him. Alright? This is important.
I knew it from
They
the
took his
moment I
personality,
met
his charm, the way he
Hey, you
acts,
two
and
wanna
made
knock
the
it
role
off?
for him.
Yes, I think they do.
Spider-Man: Turn Off the... Now, during this time, Aguirre Sacasa gets a little busy. Because, one, he gets called in to come fix Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark.
That's
Because
not
it's
possible.
It turned out it was not. Now, Aguirre Sacasa is known for, like, making things overly horny, like Riverdale. He actually had to tone down the horny in Spider-Man, and that is another story. Like, he turned the horny way down, and it was bad. It was very bad. There was a spider, like Arachne herself was trying to fuck Spider-Man. It was bad.
Disappear nearby. Could he have gotten
I
out
could
of
go
there
on a
before
whole
the
rant about
movie
that
showed
one,
up?
including the fact that they should have taken the hint when one of the
here in the
lead
first
investors and producers died when they were signing contracts. They should have stopped there. That was
Lost
divine
his
intervention.
speaking privileges.
Doesn't seem like we're going to find anything else in here.
Spider-Man's another thing. We'll get to it later at some other point. We're stuck here together. So anyways, they write this role around him, and Spider-Man, Aguirre Sacasa is working on that. They managed to finish it up, so he's working on Spider-Man, and he's starting to write a season of Glee. He still get everything done. It's okay. They got everything done, right? It's okay.
Remember?
Yeah,
And then they go to their lead actor and like, hey, because stuff doesn't go to Broadway first, okay? This is something you need to know.
yeah,
Stuff doesn't go on Broadway first. It premieres in like London or Chicago, and then it moves to Broadway.
Even she's
So you
willing to
test
let
it out
bygones be
somewhere,
bygones,
work
at
out the
least for a
kinks,
little
and
while.
then you take it to the big leagues. 'Cause Broadway is damn expensive to put shows on.
Really, Sahi? Really?
So, like, we're gonna do it in London, and they go to the guy and they're like, hey,
right?
we are ready to do it. And he goes, I just got a movie deal.
I don't think she's
I will not be available. And you're like,
Ryu, don't take his side.
you know, dying on the inside because they wrote this whole role for this person. It was made for him. So now, out of their asses, they got to pull out some actor who is charming, fun, like, you can still be charming and a psycho killer and still able to do all this out of fucking nowhere. Who the hell did they find? Well, you see, there was an actor who had just gotten off a wildly successful primetime show that had spanned years and years and years. It was his final filming, and he wanted to get back into the theater. And despite the fact he had never done a musical before, they hired him as Patrick Bateman. This man is Matt Smith, the 11th Doctor, and the villain from Morbius.
Boss would get really mad if I told you a single one. I don't even want to think about what he'd do if I told you he was blonde and
Now, I would like to point something out in case you didn't pick up on it all the way. Matt Smith had never done a musical in his life.
Yeah, but didn't you say before they were looking for a handsome man?
Yeah.
It's not
What you got
handsome.
against Matt Smith? Fuck off.
He's not handsome.
Oh no, did I just...
He's not.
Just because he doesn't have eyebrows.
Man looks like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Fiona.
Oh my god. Well, they needed someone charming and fun, and he's very good at being charming. He's very fun. If you watch Doctor Who, he's very charming in that, okay? Morbius was shit, but, like, Doctor Who is very good. But anyways, they got Mike Smith. And usually, rehearsals for Broadway shows take 5 weeks.
One of those urban legends where you
They bumped it up to 7, and those 7 weeks were held for him because he had to, for half the day, 7 days a week, he was doing singing lessons with the composer, and the other half of the day he was doing dancing lessons because at one point he had to like be half naked, and they needed him to be very ripped, and so he had to be like on this strict workout plan and doing all the dancing. So 7 weeks of boot camp from hell for Matt Smith. Well, they finally got her onto London, and London had a pretty decent reception. It wasn't terrible, so
Yeah,
London's
I
doing
know.
their thing.
It's just
And finally they're like, alright, we've done okay here. We are ready to go to New York. And Matt Smith goes, I am done.
And I suppose we managed
No.
to glean some new
They're like,
information from
oh,
it. So I'd say today was more
shit,
win than loss.
fuck, ass, because, you know, that's their lead dude. And, you know, Patrick Bateman's kind of an important character who you kind of need there. So that's, not fantastic, right? That's not great. That's not what we were going for.
Let's call it a day.
I like the sound of that.
But luckily,
Good night,
they get back to
everyone.
New York, and the original guy who they wanted to be Patrick Bateman is like, I'm done with my movie! You guys still need me? They actually got to pull him back in, so there are 2 cast recordings of the album. The first one is the London cast with Matt Smith, and the second one is the other one with the American cast. But yeah, like, I was watching a YouTube video on it, I'm like, that kind of looks like Matt Smith on the thumbnail, but he doesn't do musicals. And then I started watching it like, no.
Gee. They just chose anybody.
I'm home.
I was like, oh, we hit the jackpot. We got the 11th Doctor.
Oh, hiya, Yamato. What's up?
Well, it's just... There's something I keep forgetting to say to you.
Well, if you want a true story of, like, what the fuck happened, Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark, I will forget half the stories, but I can tell you some whack shit that happened on that one. That was a whack-ass play. I am surprised it even made it as far as it did. It should not have.
He actually hung up on me. Is he worried about the whole Mizuki thing?
It cost $65 million.
I can't believe I've got a kid
Oh,
like that worried about
no.
And they made 0 of it back.
At least tell me why. We always used to do
Or,
everything
that's a lie.
together,
They
but
made a
now
little money. They did
just
not
wanted
make
to keep you out
65
of
million
this
back.
whole
They did not
mess.
even get close.
Hey, what you doing? Huh? You. Yeah, you. Me? That's what I said. You by yourself?
Let's see, hold on.
Yeah. Then let's
I
play
can't
together.
type.
Huh? Being by yourself is boring. Who are you? Asahi Tachibana. Asahi, like the morning sun, shining down on all the flowers standing tall. Tachibana. I'm Mizuki Aihara. Mizuki, huh? Well, you're gonna be my friend from now on. Huh? Why? It's in our name.
So Jake, I'm gonna give you a brief rundown of the things that went wrong with
Mizuki
Spider-Man.
has the moon, right?
Capiche?
Kaposh.
I think you'll appreciate this one mostly because it's like, what the fuck? Like, let's see.
Hi, Asahi.
Yeah.
Good morning.
All right.
Good morning.
Someone
So,
quick, take a picture.
Spider-Man,
Asahi
the
Tachibana's
Tobey
on
Maguire
time for
Spider-Man
once.
movies had come out recently.
Why the long face?
This was in
You
early
okay?
2005 that they started like negotiating these contracts. So the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans had like come out and were fine as hell, right? Comic books
Thanks for
were
looking
big
into it
again,
anyway.
and were really
Where are
coming
we
back.
supposed to
And so
put
they
the
wanted to put
Katomi
one
canon
on the
now?
stage because
check
what
out
is
some of the
better
other
for
delusions?
comic book characters than the
Hiding out
big
in one
lights
of
of
them.
theater? Like
Already
that would
tried
be
it.
really cool if you can
No
get some
sign
shit,
of Katomi or
get some cool
canon
stuff
in
done.
any of them.
Oh, that sucks. I'm officially out of it.
Unfortunately, things went
Which leaves us
horrifically
with
wrong
only
at
one
every
option.
single goddamn
Legwork,
turn, and
legwork,
this is
legwork.
before the show
Those
even got
things
into
won't find
production.
themselves.
But maybe someone will find them for us.
So the two that did the
Why
music,
don't we check back in when we know who?
it was Bono and The Edge
know,
from
That
U2,
Violent
the
Eden
band.
information seller. She's got to have some new dirt for us
They
by now,
composed all the music
Oh,
for
you
it.
mean Akemi? Is Akemi's place even open this early?
They
Besides,
very
she
much
hasn't sent us any emails.
Couldn't hurt
did
to
not
swing by at least.
listen to musicals
Never know
and
where
did
a
not
lead
care
might
about
turn up.
musicals.
Yamato,
So all the music
Are you getting into this
sounds like kind
investigation?
of a toned
No, of
down
course not.
U2 concert.
This is my usual level of unenthused disinterest.
It's
Well,
not
I see
super
what's
great
going
with the
on here.
musical's got to
Shady
have like a
bars,
catchy riff
information
somewhere so that way
dealers.
people will go away
Like
humming
all
it and like
these
remember it.
back alley
They had none of
shenanigans,
those. It
don't
just
you?
sounded kind of like a
like you
vaguely U2
shutting up.
concert.
He does have a point, though. There's no
So the
harm in
problems
stopping by for a
began.
visit.
They
And
got
Akemi is a very accommodating host.
They got Julie Taymor, who was a famous Broadway director. She was going to direct the thing. They were going to do the music, and they were going to have Tony Adams, who was one of Broadway's like legends, produce it. And producers tend to put up the money. They keep the directors in check. Like they don't put up money themselves. No, they don't put up money. They get the investors. So it's getting investor connections through producers, finding the theater, securing location, securing, making sure the directors are doing what they're supposed to do, like producing the show and making sure everything is coming together from the behind the scenes side. You kind of need connections to do this. Tony Adams had produced many a Broadway hit and was really well known in the industry. So they were like, bro, we got Tony on our side, we're going to be fine. So they had Tony, one of his kind of proteges, who really wanted to do one of these. So they're all in the Edge's apartment, alright? Julie had already signed, everything's coming together, and they realized they needed a pen. So the Edge went to get a pen, and when he came back, Tony Adams was slumped over dead in the apartment.
Oh.
He'd had a heart attack. So that was the first sign that this was maybe not a great idea. The producer for their show was dead in the Edge's apartment. Now, this was going to be a big problem.
You think?
Well, for many reasons. So he still had his protege who was going, the guy who really wanted to get in on musical, who was still going to produce it, but this guy had no experience producing musicals. And one thing you need to know is Julie Taymor can create some truly beautiful things. She created, I believe it was The Lion King on Broadway, which is a stunning show. It's stunning. I've seen it, it's amazing. But when not controlled, she does really well if there's a strong producer on board, because she tends to go a little too ham and like just go nuts. And if there's no one there to tell her, no, that's stupid, stop that, and to control her, then the thing just gets out of hand. Tony Adams was that person, but he was dead. And so I had some rookie who was like... right. You see, the problems are beginning to compound. So, so they had some rookie new guy who was like, I want to get in on Broadway, and was now supposed to do this for the first time, and did not know how to control Julie Taymor. They still made the show, though, so they spend ungodly amounts of money. They're like renting out the theater. Yeah, so she decides, you know, the thing about Spider-Man is he needs to be like a myth, so she decided to make it like a Greek tragedy. So she had her Greek chorus, like, you know, in Greek tragedies you have like the little chorus of people singing like what's going on. She had the geek chorus instead of the Greek chorus. Shoot me now. It's great. It's fantastic. So you have your geek chorus. And one of the main points of Spider-Man is that he gets bitten by a spider and gets these powers, and it's anyone could be Spider-Man. Like, that was one of the great things. Anyone could be Spider-Man. Just something happened to him. Any of us could be him. She changes it to, he was chosen by Arachne, and, like, got the power of the spider from Arachne herself. She chose him.
Sure you have.
And, that's not what Spider-Man is about. She chose him because he was so special. But the thing about Spider-Man was he was an average dude. So anyways, that's just undermining the hell out of the story.
I'm getting a little skeeved out here. I need you to help me
But
track
for
down and
some
neutralize
reason,
whatever manner of creep or creeps might be stalking me, okay?
plot-wise,
telling you,
this
it's all
story
in your
did
head.
not work well.
No one's stalking you.
Because Arachne's thing is she's cursed. I believe this is it. I think I'm wrong. Okay, I think I'm wrong. No, I think I'm right on part of this, but I don't remember all the pieces. Arachne gives Spider-Man the power of the spider and whatever, but she wants him to come to her world. Okay, to where she's stuck. She's stuck as the goddamn spider. Because if she can be loved or whatever, she can die. So she wants Spider-Man to fuck her to death.
No.
I'm sorry to say. And he's like, she gives him some aphrodisiac, so he's horny, and he's crawling, and there's like the song, and then MJ's looking for him, and he manages to break out of it for MJ, and she lets him go, but she gets to die anyways because she showed compassion. It's bad. It's really bad. It's truly bad. But her whole goal, the entire thing, is to be fucked to death. Fuck me so I can die. It's really bad. I don't love it.
No, I don't think anyone would.
Also in the original show, because it got changed like 8 or 9 times, all the scripts that have been released and like that we found, we do not know which version they are because it got changed so much night to night. We do not know if the original even exists still. All we have is like audience cam footage and shitty scripts, so we're like, I don't know what version this is, but that's a little different.
That guy.
Ooh,
So,
what a shot. The camera loves you, baby.
one of the fun scenes is the Green Goblin is who he's fighting in the beginning.
Mind if I take
And
a look at
Arachne
that
actually
photo?
takes the Green Goblin.
Well,
But he's like singing a song and he sees her and she
here's a
puts out a
photo of
leg
Saki.
into the light and he's like, oh, and like starts doing this weird moaning, like, oh yeah. And then she
There's
puts out
nothing
another
else
and it's
I
like,
can
oh
really
yeah.
want
And then
to
she
go
just
now.
there are more and more legs and the moans turn into screams of horror as there are more legs coming out of the dark.
Shots of me.
Which is kind of funny. I wish they'd left that in. That was very funny.
Go depends very heavily on your answer.
I wasn't stalking you, I swear.
Yeah, that was
I
cool.
thought you were famous.
So anyways,
I saw your picture on the net. That's the only reason I
upon
snapped shots.
realization that maybe this was
come again?
not good, so they start doing previews, which is when you have
a
most
friend
of the
showed
show
them to
ready
me,
but
but
not quite,
I
so you
don't
start
really
getting some
remember
people
what
in there
city
at
they
like discount tickets, and then
They were definitely
you
them.
run the entire
No
show
doubt
in front
about
of a smaller audience, and then if something
Guess I
doesn't
can
work, you
accept
have time to
that.
tighten it up before you
You're going to
put it
delete
out for real.
all the photos you've taken of me, right?
And they're doing
Yes,
these
ma'am.
previews,
I'm very sorry.
and one of the main producers goes downstairs, and he's like
Saki,
going to the
why
lobby
would
to go
photos
to the
of you
bathroom,
be
and
up
he
on the
sees this
internet?
kid
That's
crying.
what I want to know. You don't think some
And he's
pervert
like,
been
oh
selling
my
me off to
god,
some
I've
crazy
ruined
website,
Spider-Man for this kid. I
Ugh.
have ruined it.
Something about how you've started to become kind of infamous from
He's
our
like,
press
oh my
job?
god, what have I
Might be
done?
connected to the delusions here?
Which is
That
the
guy
appropriate
didn't
response
seem
if
like a
you're responsible
deluser
for
or
Spider-Man
anything.
Turn Off
I
the
guess
Dark.
all
Like,
we can
there's no,
really do is
you
try to
have to
track
feel
down
some
whoever's
level of guilt,
responsible and
dude.
bring
Like,
them to justice.
god,
Come on,
this shit was
Asaki.
bad.
Yeah, those definitely bear further investigation.
So anyways, at this point they
No
realize,
worries,
hey,
Saki.
Julie
I'll lend
Taymor,
you a hand.
please stop making it horny. And why is it a Greek tragedy? It is a comic book. We maybe need to take ourselves a little less seriously. And she said, no, fuck off. And they went, oh boy. And silently behind the scenes, other directors started getting called, going, hey, how do you feel about doing Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark? Isn't that in production? Yes. Well, there might be a vacancy soon. So all of a sudden, they're pulling in people to come fix it.
Why are they trying to fix that garbage?
Because they'd invested like 30 million at this point, and they're like, you have to recoup it somehow. By the time
No, you don't.
Well, what do? Just lose 30 million? If
Yes.
you can get it presentable enough to go on to Broadway, then like maybe. But all the people who were producing and behind this would not have careers if this just went out. If they lost all the money, they would never receive money from investors again. So we have to get this out. We have to get something out. So they start pulling in people, and they get a different direction. They get a different director, and we get a different someone else. They get a Guru Sakasa to come do rewrites. Like they're pulling in people to do rewrites. They're like, please, for the love of God, fix my show. So they get rid of the geek chorus because that was trash. That was a dumpster fire, and they were gonna get rid of the Arachne plot altogether. But they'd spent a lot of money on the Arachne costume and this giant spider web over everything she's in, so they couldn't. So Arachne's role was just turned into narrator that pops up sometimes.
I don't think I'd go quite that far.
She went from main cast trying to fuck Spider-Man to narrator that shows up at the beginning and the end.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Because they could not. They were like, we cannot justify throwing away this costume. It costs so much money.
And what are they saying?
Beyond that, I'm going to talk about some of the injuries.
A pervy.
There were a few.
No, I don't think so.
Is there anything good about this? Like play?
It's very funny to watch the videos, but no, it doesn't. It was quite bad.
Hold on a second.
Now, one of the things that they wanted to do was have Spider-Man swinging over the audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like be able to swing from a web to and fro.
Just get off the crowded street.
Now I'll give you the funny story first. At one of the preview shows, Spider-Man is swinging over the audience, and the thing catches, and then he was just stuck dangling over the audience like 15 feet above them.
What the heck kind of sight is this?
For 15 minutes, because they had to go get a giant pole and like poke him.
Oh yeah,
get it,
a bunch of
get
them.
it back.
And well,
so the audience had to just watch as Spider-Man's dangling above them, limp, and then they're taking a stick and hitting him to get him back.
Click it if you like what you see. Here, look.
So that was another side. This was not going to go great.
Photos where you're rocking some pretty stylish clothes.
What the hell?
I know, right? And this one was taken on a regular
God,
old
this show
street
is so
corner.
bad.
But there you are,
Some of the
closing
injuries,
away.
since they were flying off stuff, there's like this drop that he was supposed to back. The stuntman was supposed to backflip off of and do this thing, and his cable was not connected, and he fell 30 feet onto his back.
These definitely aren't candid shots. Do you really not remember posing for these?
He did survive, and does not like
really don't.
did not sustain. He sustained a decent bit of injuries, but nothing that haunted him forever. Like he's still good to go. He's still out there. Surprised it did not kill or cripple him, but it didn't.
Come on, Asahi. We've got a creep to catch.
Yes, there was that one. One of the women playing Arachne, I think they had to replace her because this, she was standing backstage, and one of the cables snapped, and the end of it came and smacked her in the head and gave her a concussion.
Huh.
There were a lot more falls going through. The 30-foot fall was the big one, but then people would fall, like the rigs wouldn't work properly. You know, Spider-Man's get caught stuck dangling. It was very funny. Just trying to imagine Spider-Man getting poked with a stick. Trying to get him back. Oh, God. Chicken soup to my soul. Yeah, Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. It ended up... God, what were the losses on that?
Moe-tan, we could be
losses.
together soon.
Yo, Nekara.
Okay, never mind. I was wrong. The production did not cost
Nekara,
65 million.
Guy who's always chasing after
It cost
Moe.
75.
Probably doesn't remember us though.
What is it? Do you
Now it ran on Broadway for 3 years,
Yeah,
and it only made back 15 of that.
Why have you been taking photos of Saki?
They lost $60 million.
Good. They're stupid.
Now,
They shouldn't have that kind of funding.
There's some musicals that have done poorly upon release, but then done better over time. Shrek the Musical did really badly on release.
Do you think I could
But it made money selling the script later to high schools and smaller performance and smaller like theaters, because it was a production they could do, so you could sell the script. And like they could get the rights to put on the show. Seussical the musical also did kind of poorly when it came out. It didn't make a lot of money, but it made it back over time because they were able to sell the options, and like other people were able to do it in like smaller theaters. Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark required a lot of like rigging and was extremely expensive to put up and not possible for most people, so they couldn't just sell their script and make money that way. So that was a dead end for them. So they couldn't even like recoup costs over time by selling the script after it closed.
Stocky, what the hell?
They just that was it. There you go. That's it.
So you made this whole big deal over nothing?
That was all.
Though I'm actually
they lost so
more
much
interested in hearing
goddamn
this
money.
pipsqueak side of things for the moment.
Oh my god, they lost so much money.
Me?
Good. They're so stupid. They don't deserve it.
You're taking photos of people other than your beloved Moe.
It's for my job.
Oh yeah, and the original cast, Evan Rachel Wood and Alan Cumming were cast as Mary Jane and the Green Goblin. But they both left when the show was delayed, and like they started seeing warning signs that this show was going nowhere good, and they're like, "Oh no, I suddenly have anything else to do. My calendar is so full." And they both left the show, and they're like, "I wonder what's going on over here." And then it was really bad, and they're like, "Oh, that's why they left."
Guess he was just being polite for his job when he told
Yeah, 6 people were injured while working on Spider-Man. 2 stunt doubles were injured during various sequences and rehearsals. Safety inspectors from the New York Department of Labor reviewed these and cited the place for 2 workplace safety violations. The United States Occupational Health OSHA fined them $12,600 for 3 serious safety violations.
Fashion show?
One of the injuries occurred when Spider-Man's stunt double Kevin Aubin broke both wrists. Another actor had broken his feet on the same move a month earlier.
One of our shows. As in a school show, not a real one. But whether it's for class or for the camera, fashion shows always put me in the best mood. I love this spotlight.
Let's see. The original Arachne suffered a concussion during the first preview performance when she was struck in the head by equipment in the wings.
Those pictures were definitely
she appeared in the second performance against her doctor's advice, and the role includes several flying sequences, including one which she is spun upside down. She later felt ill, and her understudy had to take over.
Yeah, all plushy like that. Your cheeks were super red, but you were also wearing way
She then withdrew from the show later.
And your eyelashes looked really fake too, probably because they were, right? And your hair.
In December, Tierney fell 21 feet off a piece of scenery when his harness was not connected to the safety cord, leaving him to free fall through the stage and into the orchestra pit. The other Arachne, the understudy who took over, was injured during a March 16th performance, reportedly hurting her neck, and left the show for 2 weeks.
Why?
Daniel Curry, who was playing a villain and also Spider-Man's stunt double, was hurt by apparently being pinned under a piece of equipment and suffered leg trauma.
Pardon me, Master Asahi. I've got just a small thing I'd like to discuss.
This show was really bad.
Oh, sure, no problem. If you think
I couldn't tell.
I do. You see, there's one particular master making the most unseemly demands of the local maids.
Unseemly demands? Like asking for their contact details and stuff?
No, it's not that. If it were that, we could rebuff his advances with a
Yeah.
smile and a polite refusal.
It's rough.
It's more that he's
Rough.
trying to touch them.
God,
against their
very
wishes.
funny though.
Whoa,
Very funny to look at
seriously?
Spider-Man.
That's
Like,
totally
straight up,
foul on all
when they went to sign the contract in the one of the
Which is why
players
I'd
for
like you to look
U2's
into the
apartment,
situation more
someone
closely
died, and
in
they
search
should have just taken
a
that as a sign,
congenial
like,
resolution.
this is cursed.
10-4 on that.
We should not
I'll
do this.
definitely help.
Let's find this scumbag.
Oh,
So yeah, there's your
wonderful.
Broadway history
I
for
hope
the
it
day.
isn't too much of a bother for you, but I would be so
It's
happy
awful.
with your cooperation on
It's
this.
Yeah.
bad.
Not at
It's
all.
not good.
Yeah.
It's
It's
usually
not
me
good
that
at
doesn't
all.
bother to you, so
Yeah.
it's nice to be able
I
to
got some
crack
other
the
bad
tables
Broadway
a bit.
history for you.
Thank
This
you
one's a
so
short
very
story. I'm not
much,
going to give you the full
Master
thing, but
Asahi.
they made the
Nothing
movie
of it.
Carrie, a musical
So,
also,
any
which
idea
did
where
bad.
this guy might be?
It was
He's been
truly
making
horrible.
the
There were a
rounds
lot
at a
of bad
number of
problems with that
local
too.
maid
So
cafes,
with Carrie the musical,
but his
they did
whereabouts at
really
this
poorly.
exact
They just come
moment
to
are unclear.
off-Broadway, and they did
Alright,
really
I guess
badly.
we'll just
And so
make
one
the
of the
rounds to some
investors comes
cafes
downstairs.
ourselves
They'd
then.
done they'd done badly in London and then did better as it went on because people kind of made it a cult following. Like, it's so bad, it's good, and it was kind of funny to go watch. And so they're like hoping the same thing would happen in the US. So they're playing it, and the investor goes down to all the actors and is like, listen, we're getting scathing reviews, and they did the same thing just in London, and I believe in us. We are going to persevere through this. We are actors. We care. We have dedication. Those fans, they came to see us. We're going to surpass what they say. We won't listen to them. Don't listen to the critics. We know what we're doing, and everyone's cheering along with him. And then he's like, keep on going. You've got this. And then he got on a plane and was never heard from again.
All right.
The show closed 3 days later. Yeah, like, we have got this. I believe in this. We will succeed. Yeah! Never hear from him again. They never saw this man again. Broadway is full of some interesting stuff, man. Like, it's wild.
I understand people like plays, but why do they fuck up so often?
Oh, dude, people trying to produce Broadway plays are so much money.
Oh, hello, Mike.
It is incredible how many, so many Broadway shows are just flops.
Know each other?
We do. We met at a maids' union assembly.
Wow, there's a maids' union?
Yes. All our fellow maids in Akihabara belong to it. When we meet, we discuss current affairs in the maid industry.
Moe is the organization's leader. Yeah.
I had no idea the maid world was so organized. So I guess looking for this guy is part of your duties, huh?
That's not the only reason, of course. I mostly just want all maids to be able to work in a safe environment.
Did something happen?
We're looking for a master who's been behaving inappropriately. The one we discussed previously, if you'll recall.
Oh, that guy, huh? Oh, if I ever get my claws on him...
Oh, has he?
No! He hasn't been near me, but word gets around fast, and I just saw him a little while ago, too.
You did? Do you know where he's gone?
I think to the cafe on Main Street. Or was it Junk Street? Oh, maybe the side streets. Oh, one of those.
Thank you, Mike.
It's always a treat to team up with you, Moe.
So, that's a pretty wide net. Where do we go from here?
Main Street, Junk Street, or the side streets. We do have options, it would seem.
Let's hit all three and see if we can find anyone suspicious. Sexual predators deserve no less than to be hunted down.
Truth be told, the Master is not the only one who should shoulder the blame in this incident.
What do you mean?
There are maids who permit these inappropriate requests, and even take advantage of them for personal gain. In order to protect the true maid culture of Akihabara, we must strive to better teach the next generation.
So you're shouldering the burden of maid culture while also fending off unsavory masters? Isn't that a bit taxing?
It certainly is a challenge. I appreciate your concern, Master Asahi.
Anytime. I wish there were more I could do. For now, let's just keep looking, okay?
Okay. It's like we're going the side street again. Can I just teleport there? please? Yes, I can. I've never been to a musical or like a Broadway play, like well, at least a like one that you have to pay for.
Reaper alert.
But
Good afternoon, Master.
from the stories that you've told me, I think I might actually stay away from them and treat them like the plague.
What's that all about?
No, you should definitely go. There's some really good plays.
That's what you say until I see fucking like Spider-Man impregnating Arachne until she dies.
Absolutely. See, I'll tell you the good ones to go to. We can go to the good.
It's true, Master Necken. In fact,
Phantom of the Opera is a Broadway play. You didn't mind that one too much.
Time.
Yeah, but does Phantom of the Opera have Spider-Man?
No, but there isn't a good Spider-Man musical.
I think so.
You know, okay, we can go watch Shrek the musical. We can go watch Seussical the musical, which is based on Dr. Seuss stories. We could go see, oh god, Sweeney Todd, which is like, you know, a bunch of murders. Hamilton is good. I like Hamilton at least. Heathers, that's a dark comedy. I like Heathers. Let's see, what are some of the other musicals that I'm big on? God. I won't make you watch Cats. I wouldn't do that to you.
Personal computer Megastore.
That would be mean.
I think it would.
It's on that damn wheel though, so we're in danger every time we spin it.
Well, I don't have that wheel.
Oh good, we threw it away. I do warn you, of dangerous things with cats. In case you didn't know, in the trash movie they made, the garbage movie, there is an edition where they gave the cats some buttholes. So there's a butthole cut. There's a butthole edition.
There's a What? How do you just find this out?
Because that's the one they released first. And well, no, they didn't release it, but there was one, and they decided not to do that, so they had to edit them all off. But somewhere there exists a butthole cut of the cat.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. I'm on the job.
Huh? Oh, that's no big thing, is it? I'll treat you to some delectable delights, if you know.
I know you wanted to know that.
You must be aware that that sort of thing is forbidden.
I come here just to give you the most fun facts that I can.
Let's go, Master Asahi.
So then, sweetheart, just give me a little tease, why don't you? I only want to know what color they are.
What? What are you saying? Nana! Oh, Moe, it's you.
Damn it, quit harshing.
Also, when Cats was first released to theaters, it was incomplete CGI, so there were points where their hands weren't CGI'd, so like half the CGI, so part of the CGI was missing, and they re-released it 2 weeks later with the CGI completed.
So perhaps, Master, you might
kind of like Cyberpunk released an incomplete game that was kind of shit. They kind of did that with Cats.
Of course, Master.
Wait, Nana, don't!
Moe, Master Asahi.
That was a multi-million-dollar movie, and it was very funny to watch it too badly.
This could get ugly.
It also got a lot of big names in it, but like the big names did not match up. So like some actors kind of have versatility, but like when you see a certain name and you're like, oh, this is gonna be a comedy, or oh, this is gonna be like, you know, a serious movie. Like Judi Dench does very serious Shakespearean type work. Okay. Judi Dench was in this. Sir Ian McKellen, you know, Magneto from the X-Men, he was in it.
Well, Master.
Sir Ian McKellen, he's also Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Like, he's fucking legendary. He was in it. So was fucking Rebel Wilson and James Corden.
This is another musical?
Cats?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cats is a musical. Cats, in fact, does not have a plot. It's just musical numbers.
Looks like he's coming too.
Didn't you tell me it was like just a bunch of cats introducing themselves, and that's pretty much the whole thing?
Yeah, they introduce themselves to see who gets to die by tire fire, you know, get hit by a car and
I'm getting something to eat. This is fucking... I need some kind of catnip or some shit, dude. This is fucking...
Oh, and Taylor Swift was in the movie, too.
Oh, she should not be.
Idris Elba was in the movie.
Unacceptable.
And Jason Derulo.
You enjoy
They got Jason Derulo.
They did.
We maids
He's a cat.
Yeah.
God,
Hold on, I'm gonna
he
pull
fell
up.
low.
I'm gonna pull up the Cats 2019 IMDb. I need to tell you who is in this horrible shit.
I'm sad.
Okay. So we have go away advertising. So we had James Corden, who has hurt my feelings by being in shit before. Let's see. We have Judi Dench.
Wow, Moe.
Oh, an order of verified is complete. That's great. Okay, this changed my order. God damn it. Yeah, so Idris Elba was in it. That's great. He was Knuckles in Sonic 2.
Well, I sure hope that
Rebel
guy
Wilson,
gets the message and stays true to his word.
Jason Derulo, Jennifer Hudson, James Corden,
Isn't he just
Judi
going to go
Dench,
right back to
Ian
being a
McKellen,
scumbag come
Taylor Swift.
The outcome will be the same.
I think that's all the big names.
What are you two
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the play is fun. So the play is actually kind of fun to go see. Because it's very athletic, so everyone, they don't try to be, like they're doing feline motions, they're trying to kind of act like cats, but like in a cool dance way. So it's really neat. It's an interpretation of a cat. It's very fun. The costumes are fun, because they're kind of going for something a little surreal, and then it's just kind of, it's a fun experience. I've heard that some theaters will actually have cats in the theater, and there'll be cats coming and sitting on your lap while you're watching it, so it's kind of fun.
That would be the fun part. If I had a cat on
Yeah,
my
like
lap
there's
while I watched
cats
it.
everywhere, they're singing
But
songs about cats.
me watching the movie itself, not happy.
The movie is bad because you lose the grandness of the costumes, which are really, outrageous and very fun and like really neat and colorful, and the costumes are neat and all the cool dancing, but this is just CGI'd to hell. So you don't get any of the impact, and it's really weird because also they try, so like on a Broadway stage, if you have a giant tire, it looks, or like, a giant box or something, it looks giant, but the set piece looks correct because they're going for a more fantastical element. Everything is sized up. This just looks like you CGI'd a person pretty badly and just shrunk them next to it. Like, it's bad. It doesn't look, they're supposed to be cat-sized still, and the scaling feels wrong, and it's wrong. Wrong.
Why, hello.
It's the uncanny valley. Like, it's the the feeling you get when you watch the Polar Express, and you're like, this isn't quite right, except that feeling on steroids. It's bad.
Have you come to ask me about Canon? Or are you curious?
And then you remember there's a butthole cut, so in some cut of this you can see their buttholes, and that's even worse.
Young lady, just who do you think I am?
Like, they animated assholes on all these cats, all these people. And then went too far and took them off.
Bro,
But
what the
somewhere
fuck is
out
with all
there-
the spiders? Hold on. Fucking, I'm about to commit arson.
Do it.
Oh,
Where'd it go?
I could lose myself.
Jack, where's the spider?
Focused eyes of yours.
Is that it? Yes, it is.
You've single-handedly won me over. I'll tell you everything I know. Kotomi is heir to a very distinguished family that's been around in Akihabara for a very, very long time. I do believe you've
Alright,
met her
I
name,
murdered it.
Yoshino.
There you go, Jack.
Yeah, I have. Both of Kotomi's parents are overseas, so she and Yoshino have been...
God, I swear, this is a nightly fucking job I have, just killing a spider. I don't know why there's so many goddamn spiders in this house.
Telling me both her parents have been gone ever
I don't know
since
what
she
to
was
tell
a
you.
little girl?
They're trying to make me watch the musical.
They could focus on their work and leave Yoshino to
I'm not
worry
gonna make
about
you watch
their
Cats. That would be.
I'm not talking about the Spider-Man one.
I actually, you can't watch that one.
After all,
What is it? It should just shut off everything? No one recorded it?
The only recordings we have are people in the audience recording their phones, and it's only clips. And because there's so many changes and so many iterations and like ways they changed it, people have kind of mashed them together and been like, this is about what the play is supposed to be, but you're not entirely certain.
If canon exists, it's almost certainly what he's done.
So there's no question that this delusion...
There's no official recording. There's no...
Knowing all this, Do you
like there's not an official recording.
What?
And all the parts that are recorded, it's not full recordings. It's like pieces here and there. And because we don't have a full script and the thing was so nonsensical, we can try to piece it together. And these recordings were taken at different shows that had different edits made to them. So it's like trying to piece together a weird puzzle.
And it's certainly annoying. But I want you to remember.
So you can't watch all of Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Confidence in one's assertions can often leave one blind to the harmful effects of her actions.
As much as I'd like to.
You'll understand.
I think it'd be very fun to watch.
When the time is right, you'll understand.
There is still a clip though of the Arachne part with Green Goblin where he's like singing about something and then like he sees the leg, he's like, oh ho ho, and then there's another leg, he's like, oh yeah, and then more legs come out of the dark one by one, and then it turns into screaming. It's great. It's great.
What the fuck?
It's really fucking funny.
I simply must have told you all about
Like he starts like, oh yeah, like seeing the leg, and then like another leg is like, oh yeah, and then like another leg.
Stop.
It's so funny! Oh, I don't know how this isn't fucking hilarious to you, man. It's fucking hilarious to
It's
me.
fucking disgusting.
It's so funny. Oh, they should have left that part in.
Oh yeah. Isn't it like it's not even like a character? It's just a straight up Spider Woman.
She does look like Arachne from Spain, so.
Ew.
Yeah, that. Multiple legs coming out at you, baby.
Why?
Yeah, that's what.
Then how? Wait. Then how did Spider-Man fuck it? Does she just have a vagina?
They get close, but he doesn't. He doesn't fuck her.
You're an AKIBA,
Well, how do they change the story where she dies?
Because she showed compassion or whatever, like human emotion again.
Oh, so she showed emotion and then died.
She's allowed to pass on to the next life, but yeah, so she lets him go back to MJ, and then she gets to die.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, no, it's nonsensical, my dude.
What happened next is anyone's guess.
Maybe there's a new entrance.
If there is, we better hurry to Radio Lakaikon before
Yeah,
the
they
freedom
wrote that
fighters
part
take a
out.
jump on us.
Good.
What's the holdup, Ryu?
You're like, yeah, maybe this was a step too far. Maybe we should not have done that.
We're busy pursuing this
Just a little bit. It's just a tad.
I mean, what's so wrong about just joining forces with Boss and Akari? Is that really not an option?
Not on your life.
That's what I thought.
We have to be the ones to nullify the delusions. We can't depend on the freedom fighters to do it for us.
Saki, you mustn't get so worked up. Girls need to be able to stay cool under pressure. Save that burning heart of yours for when you fall in love.
Love?
I take it back. You look very cute when you're flustered. Girls should always aspire to be something special, don't you think?
Special how?
Oh, but would you look at the time? I need to get the shop prepared for its umpteenth Sun debut. You should go and contemplate what it is you wish to do from here on out. Oh, to be young and have time to contemplate again. Truly a blessing.
There's about to be an event of some kind. I can feel it.
No, I'm not doing the sub event right now. I'll save that for next time. This game is... I need to find a save point.
What, are you tired of this? You done?
I just want to relax. I mean, I guess I've been doing a lot of relaxing with the cutscenes, but like...
You taking a safe break? Be careful you don't overrun.
This whole stream today for this game, I don't know how long it's been going for. It's like maybe an hour and some. Let me check. Almost 2 hours. Have just been cutscenes. This is